Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc., the channel all about bringing as much nerdy content as possible. Today for you, it is our August 2020 rate up for the brand new Poseidon Dragon. If you have not watched my review video for this guy yet, and you're wondering why I'm kind of on the edge of my seat here, go watch that. It's not that long, it's like 15 minutes or something like that. Go watch it, because you can see why I'm gunning for this guy. He is awesome, alright? Let's get into this. As always, if you're new to the video, please like and subscribe. If you like summoning videos, then this is the channel for you. I do these every single month. I save up 30,000 diamonds. That's over 100 eggs, 100 of these summons. And yeah, like I said, I do it every single month, so definitely check it out. As well as I save up all my eggs for the month and then hatch them all at once. I've got several 5 stars and then limited dragons, all kinds of stuff like that. So definitely look at that. All right, but enough about that. Let's just go ahead and jump into this, and we'll get to talking and rambling. If you guys really like what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon. I have a link in the description below for that. If you support me there, $5 gets you permanent access to my Discord server, as well as it just helps me and pushes me to make content. Without my Patreon supporters, I probably wouldn't have continued doing this. I would have long given up over a year ago, but with the Patreon guys, you know, pushing me to keep going, I can't let them down. So that's why I'm here every single week for you guys, making content. I would love to do more than one video a week. However, it's really hard to convince my wife to let me sit at my computer for hours, recording and editing for, you know, 40, 50 bucks a month. So it definitely does not come back in the hourly salary there. But any support you guys can give is always appreciated. Alright, so nothing too crazy there. Let's definitely do the 10% off. But yeah, definitely watch the rate, or not the rate up. Yeah, you're watching that now. Watch the review video for this guy. He's pretty awesome. I'll give you a little hint. He's for Clan Dungeon. For bottom lane Clan Dungeon is where this guy excels. So I'm hoping we pull one. Desperately hoping we pull one. I don't think I want to pull more than one, though. I don't need any water 5 stars for mastery. So what we're going to do is, if we pull one soon, I'm going to switch over to the regular and see how that goes. I need some dark types, man. I want the dark Poseidon the most. So I've been looking for a dark Bane. If you're any sort of reoccurring, you know, viewer of this, you know, setup, I've been looking for a dark Bane for like, I don't know, 8 months or so now. So that's what I really want. Well, that's what I did want. Now I want the new dark Poseidon instead. But I will take a water type. I'm totally cool with that. I've been running the water mini, but my water mini I haven't really invested in. He might have like 1 level of enhancement, but that's it. So it would be too easy to just swap them out, because Poseidon, spoiler, is a little bit better than mini. So and I break it all down, because they're super similar. They're very similar, and I'm not going to break it all down here, but if you watch my video, I break it down of why Poseidon is a little bit better. So, but yeah, so I'd rather have the dark Poseidon rather than the dark Bane. I would still take a dark Bane if that's what the game was going to give me, but because I don't have either of them, and I need one of the two. Right now I'm using a dark hedge bat from my bottom lane. While it does do crazy good damage, a maxed out Nat 5 is still always going to outbeat a maxed out Nat 4. So, alright. And as well as I need mastery fodder for my Dark Monus. My poor Dark Monus. I've been running him in PvP, and man, I've been shredding, absolutely shredding. I actually switched over my team. It's very different. It's very different from anything I've ever run before. I'm running a double healer team, and all day today, I was ranked 14th. It's ranked 14th all day today, and yesterday, and the day before that, I was in the teens. So hopefully I can keep that momentum going. I think I've dropped now, but I've also run out of attempts for the evening. So I'm trying to stay on it this week. I'm really pushing. I don't want to have any attempts just sitting there at 10, right? Because I'm sitting at 10. I'm not got my cooldown going for recharging my attempts. So trying to stay on top of that as much as possible. Man, we're just barely getting the guaranteed 4-star every one of these. That's pretty bad. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna keep doing well there. But my Dark Monus is still not Mastery 10, which means my heal skill still isn't maxed out yet. So once he gets Mastery 10, oh my goodness, I can't even literally begin to imagine the amount of crazy damage we're going to do. As well as my DPS, I think he's on Mastery 9 out of 10. Alright, here we go. Come on, we got a triple. We'll get back to that later. That's way not important. This is what's important right now. Are we going to get him nice and early in the video? Not at all. Dimension Dragon Fire type. I do not need you. Buddy, go away. Okay, alright, so that's one of our what we normally get. Usually we get 2 Nat 5s, so fingers crossed that that's what's gonna happen here, is that we're gonna get a second Nat 5. It probably won't be until closer to the end though, so just buckle down, because we're gonna have to be in for the long haul here. Yeah, 23. I think we started with 37, so well, we got a ways to go though, so no worries, no worries. All right, so yeah, like I was saying though, my DPS, I think he's at Mastery 9, and if I get him all the way to Mastery 10, and the thing is, he's my best dragon out of my entire box of dragons. He is at the top, and he's not even maxed out yet. He's like enhancement 5, mastery 9, I think. Yeah, and he's a nightmare. He does so much damage. It's the Kamui dragon, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about. It's Earth Kamui. He's almost one-shotting teams as he is right now, and because I remember going against one myself, and I was just terrified. That thing would drop its drag skill, bring my entire team down to like 10% health. I was like, oh no. So if I could get a maxed out Kamui dragon and I could one-shot entire PvP teams, oof. Because what's so cool about him is his drag skill is immediately active as soon as the fight starts. As soon as you hit that 3 mana mark, he can drop his AoE. And because normally with 3 mana cost attackers is you have to kind of wait a good amount, probably until about 4 mana has occurred before they can drop their drag skill, which at that point the enemy team has probably either dropped two mana cost drag skills, or they've started applying a bunch of buffs, like defense buff or crit rate, anti-crit rate, stuff like that, and then your DPS really starts to lack. So now, in retrospect, there, my guy isn't going to have any buffs on himself either, which is why I'm running dragons like Ilon, his buff immediately starts. As soon as the fight's going, his buff immediately activates where he's giving his stuff. So I run dragons like that as my support type, so that way I don't have to worry about giving out attack buffs and crit rate buffs and crit damage buffs. Mine are just already active from the moment the fight starts. So yeah, he can drop his drag skill before they have a chance to do anything, and it's so nice. I'm so excited with this new team. It's so different from anything I've run before. I'm still running Water Trophius though, because he's still just an absolute beast. I have debated a few times of swapping him out for another tank, but I'm afraid that no other tank is going to be able to help me as much as he can. All my other dragons on the team, except for my DPS, are all support types and like tank style support types. So, well, no, I guess Light Venezi isn't. I'm running Light Venezi because it gives an attack buff. It gives a lifesteal buff, which is super cool. You don't see that very often, so you don't have to worry about that doubling up. It also has a revive, which I love. So I have 2 revives on my team. Another reason my team is doing so much better than it ever has before is because I'm running 2 revives, which is just insane. So yeah, double healers, double revives. I'm running Trophius basically to protect Kamui from getting one shot. Man, this is not going well. We're over halfway there. I think we got 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 to go. 3 sets to go, I should say. So yeah, it's phenomenal. It's just such a game changer. I was in the 200s a couple weeks ago on my PvP. Granted, I was only doing about 10 battles a day. Whereas if you keep your count down, you can get 20 battles a day in. I used to do it all the time, like over a year ago when I was really, really pushing. I've gotten super lazy though. But that's just me. But right now, this week, I'm really pushing it. Really testing to see how good this team is and what the potential is. Oh man. I don't think there's any 4 stars I'm looking for right now either. I finally got to that point in the game where it's like, well, I've got everything. I've got all the 4 stars ever unlocked. I've got all the 3 stars unlocked. I've got them all. I've raised them all to red. I've evolved them all to adult form just to get the diamonds for it and to complete my book. Oof. All right, getting down. This set and then one more. Technically, I'll probably push it if push comes to shove, but I would like to save a little bit of diamonds just in case. We'll see. Yeah, so that was a big ramble session about my PvP team. Yep, sure was. Hopefully, I'm just hoping. I just really want to, if I could finish in top 20 this week. Honestly, if I could finish in top 50, that would be cool. I've never finished in the top 50. I've gotten close. I finished in like in the 60s plenty of times in the past on some older teams. Just for the past couple months, every week I've been changing it. And right now, I've settled on this team for now because it's so much better than anything I've ever run. So, clearly, if I'm doing as well as I am. There's other people out there, though. Is this going to be the triple? Nope. I've seen other people out there, though. They run teams that are like enhancement level 2 or 3, mastery level 6 on all their dragons, right? Super, like a 90,000 or 90 whatever power team. And they beat me, and they're in like the top 10 and top 20. Just mind-boggling. I don't know if they're like changing their team at the last second to like lower their like score deliberately for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you what that reason is. All right, another triple. All right, come on, right here. Give it to us. We're at the very end. Come on, right here, buddy. All right. Oh, man, that was clutch. Very, very end of this whole ordeal. I think this is the last set, too. So, wow. It's been a while since we've had one come down to the wire like this. A long time ago, whenever I summoned for the, oh, golly, I forgot his name. He was a light type. Darknix. I summoned for light Darknix. It was like the second to the last egg or the last egg, and we finally pulled him. So this was pretty close to that, though. Pretty awesome. But yeah, like I was saying on that PvP team, just close that out right quick. What I was going to say is you don't necessarily need these crazy maxed out dragons to do super well. 20 guy was in the top 20 and managed to do it with just a very well-built, meticulous team that blew everybody out of the water. Just very well thought out, very meta countering team, and didn't even have anything on the team maxed out and was scoring that high. So don't let just this thought of, oh, well, you've got, 2, 3, whatever limited dragons on your team. I'm running 2 right now. 2 limited dragons on your team. Of course you're going to do really well. Yeah, well, I'm also struggling to do well with these super powerful dragons, where I've seen other people take regular non-limited dragons and score in the top 20 just because they're very well built. I'm sure they're manualing the battles, whereas I auto battle. So when you do stuff like that, you really put in the effort. It really makes a difference. So I just want to just leave that out there for you guys. I am super thankful that we managed to pull this guy at the very end. I really wanted to save on to my little bit of diamonds that I had left for some other stuff. I hope you guys, enjoyed this and stayed to the end. Barely got this, and please watch the review. I appreciate it just for the viewership. It helps me out a tremendous amount just watching it, liking it, subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get to that 1,000 mark, guys. We're getting close. We're getting close. Every little bit helps. All right, guys. With that, I'll see you next time.